He lived to be 104 years old, not in a hospital bed, not in a wheelchair, but walking, talking, gardening, and still sharp as a tack. His name was Dr. Ellsworth Wareham, and he was a world-renowned heart surgeon who didn't just speak about healthy aging, he lived it. For over 70 years he performed thousands of open-heart surgeries, often working on patients decades younger than he was. But what truly amazed the world was not just how long he lived, it was how well he lived. At age 95, while most people his age were long retired or no longer with us, he was still getting up early, seeing patients, and even mowing his own lawn. No walking stick, no nurse, no medications piling up on the nightstand. In a time when chronic disease feels inevitable after 50, when arthritis, high blood pressure, memory decline, and diabetes seem to creep in year after year, Dr. Wareham's life stood in stark contrast. He was more than a doctor. He was living proof that aging doesn't have to mean decline, that you don't have to lose your independence, your clarity, your strength, or your joy, just because you're getting older. So today, we're going to uncover the secret behind his extraordinary health, what he believed, how he lived, and what you can learn from a man who practiced medicine longer than most people live. But before we get to the exact foods he ate, we need to understand what he believed about the human body and how he saw health, not just as the absence of disease, but as something far more powerful. You might be surprised to learn that a 104-year-old doctor's simple daily habits, developed long before modern science confirmed their power, can teach us how to stay healthy well past 50. Because this isn't just a story about an old doctor. This is a wake-up call for anyone over 50 who wants more from life than just surviving. If you're tired of the same medications, tired of feeling tired, and ready to take your health into your own hands, then stay with me, because the next few minutes might change the way you see aging forever. Dr. Wareham often said something that surprised his patients. He'd look them in the eye and say, "The body is designed to heal, if we stop getting in its way." He wasn't talking about miracle cures or trendy detoxes. He was talking about the body's natural ability to repair, rebalance, and regenerate when it's given the right environment. In his decades as a heart surgeon, he had seen the same patterns over and over again. He noticed how modern diseases, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease, were not just common, they were avoidable, and in many cases, even reversible. Science backs this up. We now know that over 80% of chronic illnesses in older adults are directly related to lifestyle, not genes, not bad luck. That includes what we eat, how we move, how we sleep, and how we manage stress. But here's what set Dr. Wareham apart. He didn't wait until he was sick to change. He made small, consistent decisions every single day, starting in his 50s, that allowed him to live with energy, clarity, and independence well past 100. And no, it wasn't about perfection. He didn't believe in complicated diets or expensive treatments. He believed in simplicity, consistency, and respect for the body's natural intelligence. He often spoke about something most doctors avoid. That surgery isn't always the answer. That if people were taught how to care for their bodies before disease shows up, many would never need to go under the knife at all. Imagine that, a world-class surgeon telling people how to avoid him. That was Dr. Wareham. And what's more, he wasn't alone. His ideas were supported by growing research in geriatric medicine, preventive cardiology, and functional nutrition. Studies from Harvard, the Cleveland Clinic, and the Blue Zones all show similar patterns, that the healthiest people in the world, especially those over 80 or 90, share common habits. A mostly plant-based diet, low levels of processed food, daily gentle movement, strong social ties, and a sense of purpose. Dr. Wareham lived every one of those principles. But one element stood out more than the others. There was one simple habit he repeated every single day, and it played a central role in his long life. But before we talk about it, take a second. If this kind of content speaks to you, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. That's how you tell YouTube you want more natural health strategies, real home remedies, and everything you need to feel younger, stronger, and more in control of your health after 50. What made Dr. Wareham's diet truly powerful wasn't only what he chose to eat, but also what he consciously avoided. These common foods, which many people consume regularly, can quietly damage the body over time, especially after age 50, when natural wear and reduced regenerative capacity begin to take their toll. Red and processed meats, such as beef, pork, sausages, and bacon, have been extensively linked by scientific research to increased risks of heart disease, certain cancers, and chronic inflammation. Dr. Wareham often said, "I don't eat what has eyes and a mother," reflecting his choice to avoid these animal products. Processed meats often contain preservatives like nitrates and nitrites that can form harmful compounds in the body. They are also high in saturated fats, which tend to raise LDL cholesterol, the so-called bad cholesterol, leading to clogged arteries. Excessive consumption of these meats is associated with systemic inflammation, a condition that promotes the development of chronic illnesses like diabetes and Alzheimer's disease. For older adults, whose cardiovascular systems are naturally more vulnerable, eating these foods regularly can accelerate the deterioration of blood vessels. Although dairy products are often praised for their calcium content, Dr. Wareham chose to limit or avoid them. Many adults struggle to digest lactose, the sugar found in milk, which can cause digestive discomfort and inflammation. Some studies suggest that consuming large amounts of full-fat dairy may contribute to heart disease, and dairy proteins might trigger inflammatory responses in sensitive individuals. For people over 50, reducing dairy intake can help control inflammation and support better digestive balance. Refined sugars and processed foods pose one of the greatest threats to health at any age, but especially for seniors. Refined sugar causes rapid spikes in blood glucose, leading to insulin resistance, a major factor in type 2 diabetes development. Excess sugar consumption also promotes chronic inflammation, which weakens the immune system and accelerates cellular aging. Processed foods are often low in essential nutrients and high in additives that can disrupt gut microbiota, the foundation of immunity and overall health. Dr. Wareham understood that avoiding these foods was crucial to keeping his body free from metabolic diseases that affect millions of older adults. Excess salt intake is directly linked to high blood pressure, a leading cause of heart attacks and strokes among older individuals. Dr. Wareham avoided consuming too much salt to protect his blood vessels and heart, because excess salt causes the body to retain fluid, raising pressure inside the arteries. Chronic high blood pressure damages arteries and the heart, increasing the risk of cardiovascular disease. He also steered clear of unhealthy fats, especially trans fats, and excessive saturated fats found in fast food, fried items, and processed products. These fats raise LDL cholesterol, clog arteries, and promote inflammation, which speeds up aging and harms brain function. Instead, he chose healthy fats from nuts, seeds, and fish, which help protect the heart and brain. Dr. Wareham's approach was simple and clear: eliminate what harms and nourish what heals. His body, like ours, thrived when fueled with clean, natural foods and free from harmful excesses. Dr. Ellsworth Wareham's diet was a testament to the power of nature's bounty in promoting longevity and vitality, especially for those over 50 seeking to maintain health and independence. When Dr. Wareham began making his dietary choices, many of his habits were based on intuition, traditional knowledge, and personal experience, rather than the rigorous scientific research we have today. Yet, decades later, science has caught up and confirmed that his approach was not only wise but profoundly effective. He didn't rely on trendy supplements or complicated regimens, but embraced a predominantly plant-based diet filled with nutrient-dense whole foods, a way of eating that modern research consistently links to longer lifespans and significantly reduced risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and cognitive decline. Today, numerous large-scale studies have shown that diets rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds, and low in processed foods and animal products help reduce inflammation, support immune function, improve cardiovascular health, and protect brain function, all key factors for healthy aging. In essence, Dr. Wareham's daily food choices anticipated many of the nutritional principles now recommended by leading health organizations worldwide. His life and health serve as a living example of how simple, natural nutrition can fuel not only a long life, but one of remarkable quality and vitality. A lesson especially relevant for anyone over 50 who wants to age with strength and energy. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and collard greens were some of Dr. Wareham's favorite foods, and for good reason. These vegetables are nutritional powerhouses, packed with a unique combination of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants essential for healthy aging. One of the key nutrients found abundantly in leafy greens is vitamin K, a fat-soluble vitamin crucial for blood clotting and bone metabolism. Studies have shown that vitamin K helps reduce the risk of fractures and osteoporosis, conditions that become increasingly common and serious with age. Moreover, vitamin K is involved in regulating calcium in the body, preventing excess buildup in arteries, which supports cardiovascular health. A major concern for aging adults. Leafy greens are also rich in vitamin A, in the form of beta-carotene, which supports vision, skin health, and immune function. As we age, the risk of eye diseases such as macular degeneration increases, making vitamin A an essential nutrient for maintaining good eyesight. The antioxidants in beta-carotene help neutralize free radicals, reducing oxidative stress, a key factor in cellular aging and chronic diseases. Vitamin C is another vital antioxidant found in abundance in leafy greens. It boosts the immune system, enhances collagen production, important for skin elasticity and joint health, and aids in iron absorption. For seniors, a strong immune response is critical to fight infections and recover from illnesses faster. Beyond vitamins, leafy greens provide important minerals like magnesium and potassium. Magnesium supports muscle and nerve function, regulates blood pressure, and contributes to energy production. Potassium helps maintain fluid balance and counteracts the harmful effects of sodium on blood pressure. Both minerals are essential in preventing hypertension and maintaining cardiovascular health in older adults. Leafy greens are also loaded with fiber, which improves digestion, helps regulate blood sugar, and promotes a healthy gut microbiome, an area of growing scientific interest for its influence on overall health and aging. Dr. Wareham's preference for these vegetables was a smart choice that aligns perfectly with current nutritional science. Including leafy greens regularly in the diet is one of the simplest, most effective ways to support healthy aging, protect against chronic disease, and maintain energy and vitality. Fruits, especially berries such as blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and cherries, were an important part of Dr. Wareham's diet and are widely recognized today for their impressive health benefits. While the understanding of the specific compounds that give berries their power was limited in Dr. Wareham's early years, modern science has revealed why these fruits are considered nature's superfoods for longevity and brain health. Berries are rich in antioxidants, including vitamin C, and an impressive array of polyphenols such as flavonoids and anthocyanins, the pigments responsible for their vibrant colors. These compounds help neutralize free radicals in the body, reducing oxidative stress and inflammation, which are major contributors to the aging process and the development of chronic diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, and neurodegenerative disorders like Alzheimer's disease. One of the most compelling reasons berries are so beneficial is their effect on brain health. Several studies have demonstrated that regular consumption of berries can improve memory, cognitive function, and even delay age-related cognitive decline. For example, the flavonoids in blueberries have been shown to cross the blood-brain barrier and accumulate in brain regions associated with learning and memory, enhancing neuronal communication and protecting brain cells from damage. Besides their cognitive benefits, berries are a great source of dietary fiber, which supports digestive health and helps regulate blood sugar levels, crucial for seniors who are at higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Fiber also contributes to heart health by helping to lower LDL cholesterol levels. Dr. Wareham also favored cherries, which have unique anti-inflammatory properties due to compounds like anthocyanins and melatonin. Melatonin not only helps regulate sleep cycles, an important aspect of aging healthfully, but also acts as an antioxidant. The anti-inflammatory effects of cherries can help reduce symptoms of arthritis and muscle soreness, common issues among older adults. Fruits like apples, oranges, and bananas also played a role in Dr. Wareham's diet, each offering a unique profile of vitamins, minerals, and fiber that support overall health. Dr. Wareham's consistent inclusion of a variety of fresh fruits, especially berries, was a cornerstone of his diet. This practice aligns closely with current nutritional science that champions fruit consumption for its potent antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and metabolic benefits, all of which are essential for healthy aging and maintaining vitality beyond 50. Whole grains were an essential part of Dr. Ellsworth Wareham's diet, providing a foundation of complex carbohydrates, fiber, vitamins, and minerals that support sustained energy and overall health. Unlike refined grains, which have been stripped of bran and germ during processing, whole grains retain these nutrient-rich components, making them a superior source of dietary fiber, antioxidants, and key micronutrients. Dr. Wareham favored whole grains such as brown rice, quinoa, oats, barley, and whole wheat, all excellent choices for maintaining stable blood sugar and supporting digestive health. Fiber, especially soluble fiber found in whole grains, slows the digestion and absorption of carbohydrates, helping to prevent blood sugar spikes and improve insulin sensitivity. This is crucial for older adults who face increased risk of type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. Additionally, fiber promotes satiety, helping to control appetite and maintain a healthy weight, a key factor in reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease. Whole grains are also rich in B vitamins like thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, and folate, which play vital roles in energy metabolism and brain function. Folate, in particular, is essential for DNA repair and cognitive health, protecting against age-related cognitive decline. Minerals such as magnesium, selenium, and zinc found in whole grains support muscle and nerve function, immune system strength, and antioxidant defense. Scientific studies have consistently linked regular consumption of whole grains with a lower risk of heart disease, stroke, certain cancers, and all-cause mortality. For example, a large review published in the British Medical Journal found that eating at least 3 servings of whole grains daily was associated with a 20% reduction in risk of cardiovascular disease. Dr. Wareham's preference for whole grains also supported gut health by nourishing beneficial gut bacteria. A healthy microbiome plays a fundamental role in reducing systemic inflammation, a root cause of many chronic diseases and accelerated aging. Whole grains were not just a source of energy for Dr. Wareham, but a vital component of his diet that science now shows supports longevity, cognitive function, cardiovascular health, and metabolic balance. For those looking to age well, adopting a diet rich in whole grains is a simple yet powerful step toward lasting health and vitality. Nuts and seeds played a modest but vital role in Dr. Ellsworth Wareham's diet, providing concentrated sources of healthy fats, protein, vitamins, and minerals that support heart health, brain function, and overall vitality. One of the key health benefits of nuts and seeds comes from their rich content of unsaturated fats, particularly monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, including omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. These fats help reduce inflammation, lower LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, and improve arterial function, all critical factors for reducing the risk of heart disease, the leading cause of death worldwide and a major concern for those over 50. Walnuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, and hemp seeds are especially prized for their high levels of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that has been shown to support brain health, cognitive function, and mood regulation. Maintaining adequate omega-3 intake is crucial in older adults, as it helps protect against neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Nuts are also excellent sources of vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects cells from oxidative damage, supports immune function, and contributes to skin health, an area of natural concern as we age. Almonds, hazelnuts, and sunflower seeds are particularly rich in vitamin E, helping to slow signs of aging and maintain youthful skin texture. In addition to fats and vitamins, nuts and seeds provide important minerals like magnesium, zinc, and selenium. Magnesium supports muscle and nerve function and helps regulate blood pressure, while zinc is vital for immune response and wound healing. Selenium, though needed in trace amounts, plays a key role in antioxidant defense systems and thyroid hormone metabolism, both essential for healthy aging. Scientific studies have repeatedly found that regular nut consumption is associated with reduced risks of cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, certain cancers, and overall mortality. The Nurses' Health Study, one of the largest and longest-running health studies, found that women who ate nuts several times per week had significantly lower risks of heart disease and premature death compared to those who rarely consumed them. Dr. Wareham's inclusion of nuts and seeds in his diet was a smart, evidence-backed choice that provided a compact nutritional boost supporting longevity, cognitive health, and metabolic balance. For those over 50 aiming to age with strength and vitality, making nuts and seeds a regular part of daily nutrition is a simple, delicious, and powerful strategy. Legumes, including beans, lentils, chickpeas, and peas, were a fundamental part of Dr. Ellsworth Wareham's diet and continue to be recognized as some of the most nutrient-dense plant-based foods for supporting longevity and healthy aging. Legumes are an exceptional source of plant-based protein, which is essential for preserving muscle mass and strength as we age. Maintaining muscle helps prevent frailty, supports mobility, and boosts metabolic health. Unlike many animal proteins, legumes come with the added benefit of fiber, vitamins, and minerals without the saturated fat or cholesterol that can increase disease risk. Rich in soluble fiber, legumes slow the digestion of carbohydrates and promote a balanced blood sugar response, lowering the risk of type 2 diabetes. This fiber also nourishes beneficial gut bacteria, which play a crucial role in reducing inflammation and supporting immune function. Legumes are packed with key micronutrients such as folate, iron, magnesium, and potassium. Folate is vital for DNA repair and cognitive function. Iron supports energy and oxygen transport. Magnesium aids muscle and nerve function, and potassium helps regulate blood pressure. These nutrients work synergistically to support overall health and vitality in older adults. Multiple large studies link frequent legume consumption with reduced risk of cardiovascular disease, certain cancers, and all-cause mortality. The high antioxidant content found in legumes further helps combat oxidative stress and inflammation, two leading drivers of aging and chronic disease. The dietary habits of Dr. Ellsworth Wareham offer a powerful blueprint for anyone looking to live longer, healthier, and more vibrant lives. His emphasis on nutrient-rich, whole, plant-based foods was rooted in wisdom and tradition. Now, science validates that these foods work together to reduce inflammation, protect the heart, support brain health, regulate blood sugar, and maintain muscle and bone strength. You don't need complicated supplements or fads to age well. By embracing the simple, proven power of nature's best foods, you can nourish your body, sustain your energy, and enjoy independence well into your later years. So take a page from Dr. Wareham's book. Focus on real, wholesome foods every day, and your body will thank you with longevity and vitality. Before you go, what's one simple change in your eating habits you're willing to try to boost your health? Share below, I'd love to know. If this video helped you see the power of simple, natural choices for healthy aging, please tap the like button and show your support. Thank you for watching, and if you found this information valuable, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's free and really supports us in bringing you more reliable health tips. Just hit the subscribe button right below. And while you're there, Tap the bell icon so YouTube alerts you every time we post new videos about natural nutrition and wellness. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.